Good morning, everyone. I'm Sushma, working as PRT in KV Nizamabad. A very happy Women's Day to all the women achievers present here, our respected principals, sir, all the teachers, and my dear students. A woman in any form shall be celebrated, be it a mother, a daughter, a sister, a wife, or a friend. To acknowledge the significance of women in all walks of our lives, we are here to celebrate the International Women's Day. Praise this occasion, we have with us the distinguished guest of honor, Srimati Dr. K. Aparna Ma'am, Associate Professor in Telangana University, Kumari Sai Ravali Bodapati Ma'am, a professional Kuchipudi dancer, Srimati Tejashree Mali, the Social Advertising Lead for Amazon India, Srimati Monica Gajwada, the Entrepreneur and President of WOW. Begin with, it is my great pleasure and honor to introduce Dr. K. Aparna Ma'am, who is an Associate Professor in Telangana University. Currently, she is also the Director of Women's Cell, Telangana University. She has been a meticulous professor who teaches MBA students. Very popular amongst the students and her colleagues, she has actively held various posts at Telangana University. Her contribution to the university and the development of education for 14 years has been born and brought up in Nizamabad, a highly qualified person holding MBA, MCom and PhD degrees, yet very down to earth. A dedicated mother blessed with children. Sheer strength of character, discipline, willingness to strive for education, enthusiastic nature defines Dr. K. Aparna Ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming and bestowing us with your presence. Please welcome Dr. K. Aparna Ma'am. Now, I would like to invite Srimati Dr. K. Aparna Ma'am to exalt this celebration by sharing her thoughts on this special day.
Good morning, the principal, sir, all the teachers, and blessings to all the kids who are present here. And one more guest along with me, Ravali Garu. Good morning, and I wish all the ladies and girls who are present here a happy International Women's Day. As we know, this International Women's Day is being celebrated to honor girls as well as the women worldwide. It was started in the year 1910 with an hesitation in the New York with 15,000 women workers. They fought for equal pay along with men and some flexible working hours and right to vote. Till 1910, there was no right to vote for the women in USA, such a developed country as well, and we can't think of our country. And in the year 1915, the first time it was celebrated in only few countries in the world. United Nations has started this Women's Day celebrations in the year 1975. From then, in most of the countries, International Women's Day is being celebrated. And children, you need to learn more about the present girls and women who are making some wonderful records in different fields. Nana, already in social studies, you have learned about Jhansi Lakshmi Bai, who fought for pre-independence movement. You have learned about Mother Teresa, and you know about Sarojini Naidu Garu, Annie Besant, and we have Kalpana Chawla, who was an astronaut, and you know PT Usha, she made Olympic records in running from our country. So on the moon to ground, we have all the records made by the Indian women. And at present, in the present generation, the kids, girls particularly, they are going ahead in all the fields, education and sports as well. You need to inspire by them, and you need to take a small biography of these girls who are making a record and made into a small presentation like a report, whatever you present. You try to collect all that information, their pictures, and try to display in your, if it is permitted by your principals, display it in the classrooms on a chart each one of you try to take that particular responsibility so that you will get inspiration. To quote two members, I'll quote today. One is Bhakti Sharma. She was a open swimmer in the sense it is not the closed, in the oceans, rivers she will swim, and she is the first youngest woman in the world to swim across Antarctica. In the oceans of Antarctic, at the time the temperature was 1 degree centigrade. We can't even go out. In Nizamabad, when the temperature in winter is around 9 degrees, you all wear sweaters and different things. But in the waters, when the temperature was 1 degree, she swam 1.4 miles in 41 minutes. That is a world record. And she is an Indian, Bhakti Sharma. And second one is Arunima Sinha. Have you heard, girls, those who are listening, at least here, about Arunima Sinha? She was a volleyball player, national volleyball player, and in an accident, she has lost one leg. And after losing her leg, whatever she had the ambition before that accident, she kept continuing that. And in the present, in that situation, most of us, like, they will be pulling her leg back. How can you achieve that goal? You know what was that goal, what she has achieved? That is reaching the Mount Everest. Okay, she was the first woman in the world without a leg. She has reached the Mount Everest. Okay, these are the people whom you need to take into your life as a role model to change your lives, and you need to achieve good things ahead. And I thank the principal for giving me this opportunity virtually to meet you all. One day I will come and meet you all, the girls and boys, personally as well, when it goes offline. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your wonderful thoughts. Maybe that is the reason why you are known to be a great orator. Thank you once again. Now I would like to request Srimati Soumya ma'am, TGT English, to introduce our next guest of honor.
Good morning, everybody. I extend my greetings and warm wishes to all the girls and women on the occasion of International Women's Day. International Women's Day is a global day celebrating the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women. The day also marks a call to action for accelerating gender parity. Significant activity is witnessed worldwide as groups come together to celebrate women's achievements and rally for women's equality. Marked annually on March 8th, International Women's Day is one of the most important days of the year to celebrate women's achievements, raise awareness about women's equality, lobby for accelerated gender parity, fundraise for female-focused charities, etc. Today, I take this opportunity as an honor to introduce and invite Kumari Sai Ravalli Bodapati a professional Kuchipudi dancer who is disciplined and brought into shape under the tutelage of gurus Sri Devulapalli Prashant Kumar Garu, Sri Kalaratna Vempati Ravi Shankar Garu, and Srimati Priyanka Vempati Garu. She was initiated to dance at the age of 7 and has come a long way, proving her artistry in this field with grace and vitality. Unyielding faith in hard work and her passion for learning has accelerated this journey in which she aspires to imbibe and internalize the intricacies and essence of this art form to the best of her ability. Apart from proving her forte in Kuchipudi in many avenues across the length and breadth of India, Mauritius, Malaysia, Bangkok, Sri Lanka, Andaman and Nicobar, she has had the privilege of dancing in many prestigious dance festivals. Not only in art, Kumari Sai Ravalli is equally brilliant academically. Having completed her masters in mathematics with flying colors, she took up her passion as profession and has been running Andela Ravalli Natyalayam, the only Kuchipudi dance school in Nizamabad that provides training in Vempati style of Kuchipudi for the past 4 years. Her sole intention and ambition is to understand the core beauty of the art form and revel in the joy of dancing. I request Kumari Saidavali ma'am to inspire us all by sharing her views to make this event a grander.
For your kind words, Honorable Principal Sir, Aparna ma'am, and all my dear students. I'm so honored and privileged to be sharing this morning with all of you, especially with these incredibly amazing students. Firstly, my warm wishes to all of you on the occasion of International Women's Day. Women are the backbone of any developing society. Whether we accept or not, women play a major role in many places of the world. If you look in anywhere, any part of the world, what have girls not been able to achieve? Nothing has been impossible for girls. The common thing for all their success is self-esteem, self-confidence, a belief in themselves. Maya Angelou has beautifully quoted, "You may be defeated, but don't defeat yourself. World may defeat you, but you don't defeat yourself." So I believe that the girls in our society need self-esteem, self-confidence. The other factors that go hand in hand with self-confidence are determination. Determination to set a goal, seek the goal and fulfill the goal. But for that, we need diligence. Diligence because without hard work, we reach nowhere. Dedication because without dedication, obviously, we don't reach anywhere. So to me, these are the qualities which are absolutely important for any girl to come up in life. And I strongly believe that girls with dreams become women with vision. Let me share my personal experience in this regard. I was born and brought up in a small town, but always I have had a dream to be a good dancer, to learn in an esteemed institution and to impart the genuine Kuchipudi art form in my place. You don't believe me? I used to have a journal in which I used to write in my childhood like, I want to become a good dancer. I want to learn the art form from traditional gurus. I want to have my own dance institution. Do you know at what age I used to write this? I used to write this right from my 3rd standard. So, with dedication, diligence and determination, I moved to Chennai, the cultural capital of India, to learn the authentic Kuchipudi. But for a small town girl like me, Chennai was such a big city. Everyone over there were highly talented, bold and whatnot. But I had a confidence in me that I too would reach those people, and with that self-confidence, here I am with you as a woman with a vision of spreading Kuchipudi in our city. So without a girl with those dreams, those small dreams, I would not have been able to become a woman with these visions. So girls, have big dreams. Dare to achieve your dreams and become women with great visions. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for this wonderful opportunity to meet you all virtually. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Your views are really precious and motivating. Thanks a lot. Now, I would like to invite, and it is definitely a pride to introduce and invite Srimati Maunika Gajawada ma'am, who is renowned businesswoman, born and brought up in Nizamabad. She is a founder and president of WOG Group, also proprietor of GPL Infra Company. She has proudly conducted many events in Nizamabad for women like Dandiya concerts, Mother's Day, etc. She is popularly known as Magic Maunika, as ma'am can perform magic very well. Above all this, ma'am is equally bright academically and qualified with MCA degree. I would like to invite Srimati Maunika Gajawada ma'am to increase the radiance of this program by speaking few words for us.
Thank you so much. Good morning everyone. అందరికీ హ్యాపీ ఉమెన్స్ డే. నా ఉమెన్స్ డే అనేది అంతర్జాతీయంగా 1975లో స్టార్ట్ అయిందండి. దీని యొక్క ముఖ్య ఉద్దేశం ఏంటంటే సామాజిక పరంగాను సాంస్కృతిక మన ఏ రంగంలో అయినా కూడా రాజకీయ రంగంలో కానివ్వండి ఏ రంగంలో అయినా మహిళ ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఈ మహిళా దినోత్సవం అని జరుపుకుంటాము. ఈ మహిళా దినోత్సవం రోజన్నా స్త్రీకి రెస్ట్ అనేది ఉండాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. అండ్ నేను మీ అందరికీ నా గురించి కూడా ఈ ఉమెన్స్ డే సందర్భంగా నేను నా చిన్న ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ అండ్ నా యొక్క జీవితాన్ని ఇప్పటివరకు అయిన దాన్ని ఒకసారి మీతో షేర్ చేసుకోవాలి అనుకుంటున్నాను. నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి మా ఊరు వచ్చేసి దగ్గరలో, నిజామాబాద్ దగ్గరలో చిన్న టౌన్, చిన్న ఊరు. అక్కడి నుంచి నిజామాబాద్కి వచ్చాము. నిజామాబాద్కి వచ్చాక చాలా 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 ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఫేస్ అవుతా ఉంటాయి. యాజ్ ఏ ఒక మహిళకి ఎన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఫేస్ అవుతాయో అందరికీ తెలుసు. అయితే నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఒక లీడర్గానే పెరిగాను, లీడర్గానే ఉన్నాను. ఎట్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం ఎయిత్ క్లాస్లో నేను స్కూల్ పీపుల్ లీడర్ లాగా కండక్ట్ అయ్యాను. ఎలక్షన్స్ జరిగాయి, బట్ నేను ఓడిపోయాను. ఎప్పుడు ఓడిపోయినా కూడా నేను డిసప్పాయింట్ కాలేదు, మళ్ళీ ప్రయత్నిస్తూనే ఉన్నాను. ఇంటర్లో ప్రయత్నించాను, డిగ్రీలో ప్రయత్నించాను, ఎంసీఏలో ప్రయత్నించాను. ఎప్పుడు కూడా నేను ప్రయత్నించడం మాత్రం మానలేదు. ప్రతి ఇయర్ చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఇప్పటి వరకు కూడా ప్రతిదీ ప్రయత్నిస్తూనే ఉన్నాను. ఒక్కసారి నేను విన్ అయ్యాను. ఎప్పుడు అంటే ఎంసీఏలో యాజ్ ఎ లీడర్గా, యాజ్ ఎ మ్యూజిషియన్గా, యాజ్ ఎ ఉమెన్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ లెవెల్ ఫస్ట్గా వచ్చి భూమయ్య అవార్డు తీసుకున్నాను ఫస్ట్ టైం. అప్పుడు చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అయ్యాను. ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఓడిపోయినందుకు మనం ఎప్పుడు కూడా తక్కువ కాదు, ఎప్పుడు కూడా ముందుకు వెళ్తూనే ఉండాలి. ఓడిపోయినాము అంటే మనం ఒక స్టెప్ కిందికి దిగినట్టు కాదు, ఒక స్టెప్ పైకి ఎక్కినట్టు. అలా ముందుకు సాగుతూ ఉన్నాను. ఎప్పుడు నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఒకటే కోరిక, నేను ఒక లీడర్ కావాలి, ఒక బిజినెస్ ఉమెన్ కావాలి. ఎప్పుడు నేను బిజినెస్ ఉమెన్ గా కావాలని ఎప్పుడో చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి నా కోరిక. ఇప్పుడు యాజ్ ఎ బిజినెస్ ఉమెన్, రియోన్డ్ బిజినెస్ ఉమెన్, నేను ప్రౌడ్ గా చెప్పుకుంటున్నాను. నా కళ చాలా నెరవేరింది, ఇంకా నెరవేరాలి. యాజ్ ఎ లీడర్ గా కూడా ముందుకెళ్ళాలి. మేబీ ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్ అది కూడా అయిపోతుంది. ఈ ఉమెన్స్ డే సందర్భంగా మీరు నాకు ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు చాలా థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your inspiring words. Now I would like to hand over the program to my colleague, Srimati Sushma ma'am, to take it forward.
I take it as a privilege to introduce a woman of substance, Srimati Tejashree Mali, who is currently the social advertising lead for Amazon India. Srimati Tejashree Mali completed her graduation from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Solapur. She then pursued computer engineering at University of Pune. After her 12th, she joined Persistent Systems Pune as Salesforce developer. After working there for a year, she realized that she is inclined to business management than pure technology, hence decided to prepare for MBA. Srimati Tejashree Mali completed her MBA from IIM Calcutta from 2013, post which she joined Opera Solutions, a niche analytics firm in Delhi. Her work involved consulting Fortune 500 banks, audit firms for revenue management, marketing analytics, basically finding levels of spend optimization for the firm using data analytics. After working there for 3.5 years, she wanted to try sales, hence she joined InMobi at Bangalore, India's first AdTech unicorn. At InMobi, she managed Singapore-based marquee clients for their performance marketing needs. To learn and explore new opportunities, one needs to switch places. After working in AdTech field for 1.5 years, her just to learn new skills paved the path to join as social advertising lead for Amazon India. Currently, she manages entire performance marketing portfolio for Amazon India. Performance marketing is different from brand marketing. TV ads, brand ads on digital platforms in the form of expected. Performance marketing initiatives are expected to fetch at least 10 to 15% revenue to the firms compared to the spend that is incurred. Hence, it's analytics based, and a large part of job involves mapping relevant products and customers. The job offers mix of marketing and analytics. As a person with good multitasking skills, she enjoys being an engineer and an MP at the same time. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your gracious presence. Please welcome Srimati Tejashree Mali. Ma'am, I would like to request to share your thoughts on this wonderful occasion.
Hi Sushma, thanks a lot for this opportunity. So I really can't believe I was actually I started under Rao sir when I was in 11th and 12th standard, and then it's quite privileged to be here and then addressing the girls who are of my age who are aiming to be something in life. One thing that I would like to say to every girl out there is like there's no shortcuts to success. I mean, when you're in school, enjoy everything to the fullest. Take participation in sports, debate competition, everything. But when it comes to study, you must put your 100%. I mean, like it's very difficult to understand the seriousness of studies when you're in school. We might take it lightly, but at the same time, try to listen to your teachers, and then whatever is being taught, try to understand it fully. I mean, not just by heart it, but try to understand what is being taught, all the subjects that are being taught, and then decide your career paths early on. What I'm saying is from 6th to 10th, all the subjects are generic, so study all the subjects. But till 10th, after by the time you're in 10th, you should be able to understand what is your interest area. Is it maths? Is it biology? These are two generally given interest areas that are offered to women, or that are offered to anyone who's pursuing sciences. But there are much more wider spectrum in career. There might be arts, there might be sports, everything. So you should be able to at least identify what interests you, and then put your hard work in 11th and 12th standard in that, so that streams you choose after 12th are basis what you like. And then, because one thing that I've realized in almost 8 years of my career is, unless you like some work, it is very difficult to work sustainably or 30 years of life, because after school the career is generally 30 to 40 years. It's not like 2 years, 3 years that you'll just work 1 or 2 years, pass through it, and then quit. You have to like something for 30 years, and you should be able to enjoy what you're doing. So one thing is identify your interest, and then try to learn as much as you can in your interest area in school, because in school there's so much time to explore everything that you want. There's libraries, there are so many teachers, there is sports facility, everything. So try everything. Even if you fail, it's okay. I was never good at sports, but I tried to play sports. I tried to take participation in debates and all. But then I was always an academic person, but at the end of the day, I don't regret that I tried all the fields. So I could at least get at the end of the day that, mathematics and getting into analytics even after MBA is something I'll be most comfortable at. So if you see, even in my career journey, there are diverse fields that I tried. Maybe like at school level, it will be difficult to understand. So basically, all the 3 firms that I have mentioned, they're from 3 different areas, to say, completely different areas. Generally, people after MBA from IIMs, they won't explore so much, because every time you switch in a different area, you have to your career is set back by 6 months or something. But it's okay. Initially, you have to take risk, and then explore, and basically then identify that area. Now that after 8 years, I know this is what I want to do. If you can do that in your school age, that will be good. Another thing, especially for women on this day, be ambitious, be courageous, don't hold yourself back, because society has improved a lot, but I come from a village, and then I've also gone being educated in Navodaya, and then later in very good engineering college and MBA, where there is equality for women students, but the inequality still stands. And even if you're from good family, there's enough backup, women will be discouraged to go for post-graduation or even graduation in good colleges. I would say just resist, be firm. If you decide I want to do this, just do it. It's okay. I mean, sometimes it might sound that you're being rude or overly ambitious. It's okay. It's really important to stand your ground being a woman. Then only you'll be able to reach somewhere, because even after studying so much, there's just 5 to 10% of the women who are in workforce. There's still a lot to cover. So I mean, especially to girls who are like, you know, much younger than me, just be courageous. Like, the, you know, world is your oyster. Just go penetrate. Like, don't worry about anything. Don't think you're lesser than boys or something. Now the opportunities are being given to you. Just grab it with both hands. That will be like main thing that I would like to say. Like, don't stop yourself because you're a girl. Okay, like if there are any questions, happy to answer.
Girls, anybody want to ask Didi? Because I have seen Didi as she grew up. Okay, from 6th to 12th, I have seen her, and I have seen her ambition. So I felt that she is a wonderful role model for all of you. So if you feel like asking anything, please feel free. You are too young, actually. Our children are up to 7th class only. It's a new school.
Oh, sorry.
But still, you know, the right inspiration at the right time will make a big difference. Thank you, Teja, for being here.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful speech and electrifying us. I would definitely mention this, you know, today when we had a discussion with our principal, sir. No wonder, you know, I won't be surprised if you would be the next president of Amazon India. But after, you know, listening to your speech, I would feel that you might, like, you know, organize your own company and you might be CEO of your own company. So definitely, you are motivating, and you are definitely a role model to all the girls sitting here, ma'am. Thank you so much for bestowing us with your presence. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would like to call upon Sri Vallabh of class 7th to give an opening speech on this special day.
Good morning to all the dignitaries, teachers, respected principals, sir, and my dear friends. Firstly, I wish you all a happy International Women's Day. Every year, International Women's Day is celebrated on March 8th across the world. It is a day when everyone celebrates and appreciates the significance of women in all areas of life. A woman is said to be a beautiful creation of God. It is a fact that all the great personalities are born from the woman's womb and have taken their initial teaching from a woman. And that is why people give due respect to women in their life. Be it in the professional life or personal life, celebrating Women's Day is a sense of obligation to every woman in one's life. International Women's Day is all about feeling self-worth and achieving the goal as per the potential. Women's Day is all about making society realize that each individual have to work differently and changing society towards a better future. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to say a few words on this occasion. Now, my friend Hasini from class 7th is joining to take this program forward.
Thank you, Sri Vallabh. Good morning, one and all. First, I wish every incredible woman a very happy International Women's Day. Carrying this awesome event forward, I would like to invite our Sir, Shri Ravikant Sirji, to speak on this occasion.
सभी को सुप्रभातम। श्रीमान प्रधानाचार्य महोदय, केंद्रीय विद्यालय निजामाबाद तथा इस कार्यक्रम में जुड़े मुख्य अतिथिगण श्रीमती अपर्णा मैम, श्रीमती साई रवली मैम, श्रीमती मोनिका गजवाड़ा मैम तथा श्रीमती तेजस्वी माली मैम और मेरे साथी महिला अध्यापकगण जिसमें सौम्या मैम तथा सुषमा मैम, सभी को जिस दिन को पूरे विश्व के इतिहास में स्वर्ण अक्षरों से लिखा गया है वो दिन 8 मार्च। इस 8 मार्च को हम आज अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस के रूप में मना रहे हैं। हम इस बात से विदित हैं कि प्राचीन काल में सिर्फ भारत में ही नहीं बल्कि दुनिया के कई भागों में पुरुष प्रधान सत्ता थी। ऐसा माना जाता था कि महिला मतलब सिर्फ घर का काम करने वाली या एक बच्चे को जन्म देने वाली, इतनी ही भूमिका महिलाओं की उस समय सीमित थी। लेकिन ये प्रकृति का नियम है। यहाँ तक कि 19वीं सदी तक महिलाओं को वोट देने का भी अधिकार नहीं था। लेकिन कई ऐसी महिलाएं हैं जिन्होंने इस रूढ़ी प्रथा और परंपरा के खिलाफ कुछ आवाज उठाया, कुछ ऐसा कार्य किया जिससे समाज को भी यह मानना पड़ा कि पुरुषों के साथ ही महिलाओं को भी कुछ अधिकार देने की जरूरत है। एक ऐसे महिलाओं का मैं जरूर यहाँ पर उल्लेख करूंगा जो इस देश की, भारत की पहली महिला अध्यापिका बनी, श्रीमती सावित्रीबाई फुले जी। वो खुद अनपढ़ थी, लेकिन उनके पति महात्मा ज्योतिबा फुले ने उनको पढ़ाया। कि एक बार सबको ऐसा लग रहा होगा कि सिर्फ 8 मार्च को ही हम अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस क्यों मनाते हैं, इसके पीछे क्या इतिहास है। तो इसी इतिहास को थोड़ा सा मैं यहाँ पर आपको इस इतिहास को बताना चाहता हूँ कि सबसे पहले विश्व में 28 फरवरी 1909 को अमेरिका में एक सोशलिस्ट पार्टी के आह्वान पर महिला दिवस को मनाया गया। इसके बाद यह फरवरी के आखिरी रविवार के दिन मनाया जाने लगा। सन 1910 में सोशलिस्ट इंटरनेशनल के कोपेनहेगन सम्मेलन में इस दिवस को अंतरराष्ट्रीय दर्जा दिया गया। सन 1970 में रूस में महिलाओं ने रोटी और कपड़े के लिए हड़ताल की। यह हड़ताल भी ऐतिहासिक थी। साथ ही उस जार ने अपनी सत्ता छोड़ी और वहां की अंतरिम सरकार ने महिलाओं को वोट देने का अधिकार दिया। उस समय रूस में जूलियन कैलेंडर चलता था और बाकी देशों में ग्रेगरियन कैलेंडर चलता था। रूस कैलेंडर के तहत 1917 की फरवरी का जो आखिरी रविवार था वो था 23 फरवरी तथा ग्रेगरियन कैलेंडर और जूलियन कैलेंडर दोनों में अंतर था और ग्रेगरियन कैलेंडर के अनुसार उस दिन 8 मार्च थी। प्रसिद्ध जर्मन एक्टिविस्ट क्लारा जेटकिन के जोरदार प्रयासों के बदौलत इंटरनेशनल सोशलिस्ट कांग्रेस ने साल 1910 में महिला दिवस को अंतरराष्ट्रीय स्वरूप एवं उस दिन पब्लिक हॉलिडे को सहमति दी। फलस्वरूप 19 मार्च 1911 को पहला अंतरराष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस ऑस्ट्रेलिया, डेनमार्क तथा जर्मनी में आयोजित किया गया। हालांकि उसके बाद महिला दिवस की तारीख को बदला गया। 1921 में इस तारीख को बदलकर 8 मार्च दिया गया और तब से आज तक हम इस 8 मार्च को अंतरराष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस के रूप में सामाजिक उपलब्धियों के उपलक्ष्य में एक उत्सव के तौर पर मनाया जाता है। महिलाओं की उपलब्धियों का, महिलाओं की कार्यकुशलता का भारतीय इतिहास भी गवाह है। जब जब भी पुरुषों ने खुद को असहाय एवं निराश पाया है, तब तक वे एक स्त्री के शरण में आ चुके हैं। पुरुषों ने अहंकार के भाव के कारण महिलाओं को कई बार अबला समझा, लेकिन अगर आज के इतिहास में अगर आज हम देखें तो सबला है। ऐसा कोई क्षेत्र नहीं है जिस क्षेत्र में महिलाओं ने अपनी उपलब्धि हासिल नहीं, चाहे वो वैज्ञानिक क्षेत्र हो, आर्थिक क्षेत्र हो या औद्योगिक क्षेत्र हो। हर क्षेत्र में महिलाएं निरंतर आगे बढ़ती जा रही है और ये हमारे लिए नहीं बल्कि पूरे विश्व के लिए ये एक गौरवपूर्ण बात है। इस कार्यक्रम के जरिए एक महिला ने अपनी भावनाएं एक कविता के माध्यम से व्यक्त की है, जिस कविता को मैं आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करना चाहता हूं। वो कविता इस प्रकार है कि तोड़ के हर पिंजरा जाने कब मैं उड़ जाऊंगी, तोड़ के हर पिंजरा जाने कब मैं उड़ जाऊंगी, चाहे लाख बिछा लो बंदी से, फिर भी दूर आसमान में अपनी जगह बनाऊंगी मैं। हाँ गर्व है मुझे मैं नारी हूँ, हाँ गर्व है मुझे मैं नारी हूँ, भले ही परंपरावादी जंजीरों से बांधे हैं दुनिया के लोगों ने पैर मेरे, फिर भी उस जंजीरों को तोड़ जाऊंगी। मैं किसी से कम नहीं, सारी दुनिया को दिखाऊंगी। हाँ गर्व है मुझे मैं नारी हूँ। एक विद्वान ने ऐसा ही कहा कि जब एक आदमी को शिक्षित किया जाता है तब एक आदमी शिक्षित होता है, लेकिन जब एक औरत को शिक्षित किया जाता है तब एक पीढ़ी शिक्षित होती है। पुनः एक बार आज के अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस के उपलक्ष्य में सभी महिलाओं को मैं हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देना चाहता हूं केंद्रीय विद्यालय निजामाबाद परिवार की ओर से, और मेरे इस विचारों को यहाँ मैं पूर्ण विराम देना चाहता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon Shobana from class 7 to present her views on the prominence of women.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Shobana from class 7. We are here to celebrate International Women's Day. International Women's Day is celebrated on 8th March every year around the world. It is considered to be an important point in the movement of women's rights. It is the day when women in our lives are recognized for their achievements in their respective fields, which could be an artist, a teacher, in healthcare, or an administrative leader. You must be wondering why Women's Day is celebrated on 8th March. Well, there is a history around it that backs for 109 years. It was in 1909 when a political party of America celebrated 15,000 women who protested against various issues like low pay scale, equal opportunities, and lack of voting rights in New York City. Originally, it was called National Women's Day, and as the news spread, annual celebration was done across the world, but it was Russia who set the March 8th day. It was in 1975 at the United Nations recognized International Women's Day, and from 1996 International Women's Day became a theme to celebrate women in society. As we all know, there are few countries where women are not given equal opportunities, and their only role is considered to take care of house. However, this need to change because every woman deserves to shine, and equal opportunity should be given to a woman and it's given to a man. For ages, men have had more privileges in every aspect of life in a society, which could be a pay scale, social status, or voting percentage. We are living in the 21st century and the world is slowly moving towards gender balance. It's moving towards equality for both men and women, which could be include equal pay scale, social status, and equal voting right for women. This change is necessary and it requires around the world because we all are humans and equal opportunities and respect should be given to everyone. I want to conclude my speech by saying that International Women's Day is dedicated to celebrate the achievements of women in social, culture, and political fields. The day found by women helps in bringing attention towards the forgotten women's rights and the gender parity in few places around the world. It should be considered a day where everyone acknowledges the value and the importance of women in our lives and all around the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Shobana.
I would like to call Sangam Srinidhi from class 6 to talk at this event.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Sangam Srinidhi. Today we are here to celebrate International Women's Day. Malavat Purna is an Indian mountaineer. On 25 May 2014, Purna scaled the highest peak of Mount Everest and aged 13 years and 11 months became the youngest Indian and 11 months became the youngest female in the world to have reached the summit. Purna was accompanied by Sadanapalli Anand Kumar from Khammam. She scaled Mount Elbrus, the highest peak in Russia and in Europe, on 27 July 2017. After reaching the summit of Elbrus, Purna unfurled a 50 feet long Indian tricolor singing the Indian national anthem. Purna was at Pakala, Nizamabad district of Telangana, state of India. I am proud to have such a great prominent women in our district. Happy Women's Day to all women. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinidhi.
I have my friend Sirija from class 7 here to express her views on this special day. Sirija, you are invited.
A very colorful morning to everyone, respected principal sir, my staff teachers and friends, and my dear sisters. My name is Sirija. I am from class 7. Firstly, I wish you heartily happy Women's Day. Globally, we celebrate International Women's Day on 8th of March to honor the achievements of women in various fields. This celebration gives acknowledgement to these women's personalities who excelled in their own fields. Certainly, women have contributed significantly to the welfare of the society and country subsequently. Women's Day clutches a great significance and it becoming a custom year after year. Moreover, this celebration is a sign of appreciation, respect, love, and care towards women in our lives and in society. Thank you for giving this golden chance to me.
Thank you, Sirija.
A cute primary school girl named Sukruta from class 5th is invited to present the girl power by speaking few words.
Morning everyone, my name is M. Sukrut. I am from class 5th. Now I am going to give a speech on International Women's Day. First of all, I wish you all happy International Women's Day. International Women's Day is celebrated on the 8th March of every year. It's the day for praising women who work hard every day to accomplish individual and professional goals. To observe this day, different events take place, including movements or marches across the globe. There are some countries where women are not treated equally. So, in these countries, protests are observed for the liberation of women. For many people, the role of women is limited to household chores only. However, this needs to change as women deserve equal freedom and opportunities in everything like men. The world is moving towards gender equality. It is moving towards a balance between both men and women. A change is required and is also essential. It is observed that men have more advantages in every sphere of life in comparison to women since ages. However, this needs a change as we all are humans and should be treated equally with equal rights and opportunities. On International Women's Day, everyone appreciates the women in their lives. Everyone acknowledges the worth and significance of women in their lives and their tremendous contribution to society as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sukruta. Her power pack is on the way to participate in this event by sharing her views. I call R.K. Sravani from class 6th.
Good morning everyone, my name is R.K. Sravani, roll number 3, class 6. Today we are gathering to celebrate International Women's Day. On February 3rd, honor the path that female doctors have paved since 1849 as we recognize National Women's Day. This day marks the birthday of Dr. Blackwell, the first woman to revise a medical degree in the United States. In 1849, Dr. Blackwell indicates the movement that help women gain entry and equality in the field of medicine. If society will not admit of medicine of women's free development, then society must be removable. Dr. Blackwell the day celebrates the courage of Blackwell and the accomplishments of female physical everywhere at the same time the day to bring improvements to the workplace for the growing numbers of women. Number of women doctors in that women doctor earn one average 8% less than their male counterparts, that along with nearly a third of women's physical reporting, majority experiencing gender basic, clearly there is still work to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Shravani.
We now request our teachers to carry the program. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Hasini and Srivalabh, for sharing the responsibility and presenting it well. Leadership is the ability to get extraordinary achievement from ordinary people. Known for his ability and guidance, now I would like to invite our principal, Shri B. Venkateshwar Rao sir, to share his thoughts on this occasion.
At the outset, I would like to express my greetings to all the staff members, female staff members and the girls on the occasion of International Women's Day. And I would also like to express my thanks to all the staff members and the students who participated in this event. But the stars of this show, the guests of honors, Dr. Aparna, Srimati Tejasri Mali, Srimati Gajawada Monica Gupta, Kumari Sai Ravali. I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of Kendriya Vidyalaya Nizamabad Parivar for being part of this program and inspiring our future generation. International Women's Day is an occasion when we start talking about the empowerment of women and paying attention on bringing equality, gender equality. But these things won't happen in a single day. I've been associated with secondary education for last 20 years. And one thing that made me wonder is each batch without an exception, the cream of the batch was always females, girl students. They were excellent in their academic careers. They will be the toppers in the classes. For last 20 years, I have been watching this. But when I look at the job market, when I look at the outside society, I won't find the excellence in the same manner. So something is wrong with our society. The extraordinary performance that is being shown in our school system, college system, is not getting translated into workforce. As today, Tejasri Mali has highlighted, still the female ratio in the workforce is 9 to 10%. Whereas in the school system, their number is high. Their achievement is also excellent. You ask anybody's opinion, anybody associated with the secondary education or higher education, they will all have single opinion that the girls of this generation are extraordinary in their aspirations and in their achievements. And a day will come when these same aspirations and achievements are reflected in the workforce. And in the Western world, those things are visible. But we are far off. We have a long way to go. And all these things happen when children find the role models. So there is a reason behind bringing all the winners from various walks of our life, so that our children will understand the power of aspiration. Achievement at school level is not enough. You need to aspire to achieve something excellent in real life. When you extend the achievement of your school life into your real life, things will change a lot. The socio-economic structure of our society will change, and we can proudly say that we are an advanced country. Our GDP will not show our advancement. Many other aspects are there, but one of the aspects is gender equality. The moment we achieve gender equality, then we can proudly claim we have moved ahead. we have achieved something in terms of socio-economical changes. And I hope this generation of children, when I look at you, I proudly say that you are going to change India a lot. You are going to make the things happen. And the boys of this generation is not chauvinistic like the boys of my generation. So the changes are in both ways. The boys are understanding the reality of equitable and balanced society, and the girls are becoming more and more aspirational and showing caliber. So let's hope a day will come when we need not celebrate International Women's Day, especially because women are there everywhere. So let's hope for that day. And I would like to congratulate the team that worked behind this event. Without their work, they were burning midnight oil in literal sense to achieve this program to make this program a grand success. So I need to thank them a lot. And many children have also participated in this program. To participate in this program, they need to prepare. So I would like to thank all of them, and I would like to thank the guests of honor for women leaders from various wards who brought glory to this program. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir, for your delightful thoughts and vision. Every time your words are motivating and encouraging for us.
नहीं, अपने को समझना चाहिए कि महिलाएं कुछ कमजोर हैं। कुछ पुराने समय में ऐसा माना जाता था, लेकिन ऐसा इन रूढ़िवादी विचारों को तोड़कर हमें आगे बढ़ते हुए बराबर का दर्जा देते हुए हमें आगे बढ़ते रहना है। क्योंकि अगर हम यह मानते रहेंगे कि महिलाएं अपने से कमजोर है, तो हम प्रगति पथ पर नहीं जा सकते। क्योंकि जनसंख्या में देखा जाए, जितने जनसंख्या पुरुषों की है, उन्हीं के अनुपात में बराबर लगभग 50% महिलाएं भी उन्हीं के अनुपात में चलती जा रही है। तो हम अगर पुरुषों को शिक्षित मान करके आगे चलते रहेंगे, 50% लगभग आधा जनसंख्या काम नहीं कर पाएगी तो हम प्रगति पे कैसे जा पाते हैं। तो हमें किसी प्रगति के रास्ते पे जाने के लिए बराबर आना बहुत आवश्यक है। तो मैं इसी बराबरी के लिए यही भी कहना चाहता हूँ कि कुछ लोग यह मानते हैं कि इनको बराबर देना बहुत ही गलत है। गलत नहीं है कि संविधान में भी इनको बराबर का आरक्षण से आते हैं, कमजोर आते हैं, कमजोर नहीं आते हैं। ऐसा कौन सा क्षेत्र है जिसमें कि कमजोर है? कोई सा क्षेत्र नहीं है, बल्कि आगे ही है। जो वर्ग, जो काम पुरुष नहीं कर पाते, उन कामों को भी महिलाएं कर पा रही है। ऐसे बहुत सारे उदाहरण दे सकते हैं कि जो काम पुरुष नहीं कर पा रहे उनको महिलाएं कर पा रही है। यह मानते हैं कि रक्षा क्षेत्र में महिलाएं आगे नहीं आ पा रही है। क्या हम देख सकते हैं रक्षा क्षेत्र में नहीं आ पा रही है? शुरुआत से देखे तो माँ दुर्गा कौन थी? क्या रक्षा नहीं कर पा रही थी? क्या वो भी तो अपने से आगे ही आ रही थी। पुरुष जहाँ पर असमर्थ हो रहे थे, वहाँ माँ दुर्गा ने ही उनकी रक्षा की थी, ना कि देवताओं ने, पुरुषों ने की थी। तो हम शुरू से लेकर के आज तक भी देखा जाए तो महिलाएं अपने से आगे ही आ रही है। तो मैं अपने विद्यालय में जो बाहर से आए हुए आगंतुक है, नवनिर्माण है, उनका मैं स्वागत के लिए मैम को आमंत्रित करता हूँ। मैम श्रीमती का स्वागत करेंगे।
Now, I would like to call upon Kartikeya from class 6 to convey the vote of thanks and conclude the program.
Good morning everyone, this is Kartikeya from class 6. Today I want to tell my vote of thanks. A lovely and warm morning to our most valuable and worthy guests of honor, respected principal sir, and teachers and my beloved friends. It is a matter of proud for me that I am prospering the vote of thanks for the International Women's Day celebration at our Vidyalaya. On behalf of my Vidyalaya Convadi, my sincere thanks to the dignitaries who gave their valuable time from their busy schedule to grace this gathering. I would like to place my heartily thanks to our respected principal sir. I also want to thank all my teachers for their extending their support and guidance to make this program a huge success. Last but not the least, I show appreciation to my friends for carrying the program with a full of energy and potential. Thank you and have a nice day.